嗨，大家好，我是柔尼。今天再带来一手在 Party Poker 主办的 Sam Trickett 的邀请赛上的手牌。现金局大小盲是50-100，基本上大家都会默认的 straddle 一个200。然后这手牌呢 ，Michael 在加1位置 double straddle 到400，也是这个局里经常出现的情况。因为大家基本上起手都是500个大盲，所以现在虽然有 double straddle， 后手也都不算短。
Well, I came over two things. One was 10 grand. One was just to be on tipping point.
Yeah, well, I mean, actually, when I say one thing, I meant to be on tipping
It's
point.
quite dangerous though. You know, you get asked these very simple questions. What if you get one wrong?
If you get a question wrong,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
They're
you
not
just have to
difficult.
move. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
you
it.
can never be seen in the UK again.
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's quite kind of high stakes. As Michael's straddle gets raised up by Manig. Michael with a small pair.
You know, it's funny, actually.
Here he goes again, 3-betting with these small pairs.
He likes these fives, huh?
4xing. The robot raises. How will Manig respond?
So is Michael the straddle here?
He was.
Was he last out?
Closing the action, yeah. Kind of unusual to 3-bet here, right?
Yeah, this is pretty strange. I don't really know what the theory is on this. Again, there's no antes in cash games, so I don't know. I have no clue.
Manig 在 button 位置 King Jack 不同花 open 到了1200，大小盲和 straddle 位置都弃牌，到了 Michael。这里口袋5显然是一个至少跟注。其实如果这是一个正常的大盲对上 button 的 open， 那么口袋5在这里是有一些3bet 的。但是现在这个情况稍微有一点不一样，因为正常情况下 button 后面只有大小盲2个人，而他现在呢后面有4个人，也就是说 button 如果在这里 open 的话，那后面被3bet 的可能性高很多。那么 button 起 open 的范围就会更紧一点，所以 Michael 这里拿队伍3bet 的频率应该会稍微低一些，所以这里一般默认是跟注，但是也有小频率的3bet，这个也没问题，只是很容易会把底池打大了。如果翻牌上不中呢，或者不适合自己的翻牌的话，那么有点骑虎难下。他3bet 到了4800，也就是 Manig open 的4倍，尺度也很合适。Manig 在这里跟注和弃牌都是选择，不过呢，既然 Michael 是一个翻牌前打法很凶的玩家，经常会有3bet 4bet，那么相对于其他桌上年纪大一点的玩家，翻牌前的3bet 范围就会更广一点，所以 Manig 这里 King Jack 跟注也完全没问题。
I always try and late rage 20s until like after the ante comes in play because
You could get too
pre-ante
confused.
I don't understand anything.
Beauty of Party Poker Live millions events. You can
Yep.
reach level 1 and you're in the
Level
antes.
1 there's an ante. That's what I like.
Well, Michael looks like he's cutting out a C-bet here. Manig has paired his jack with a king kicker.
Manning with the smile.
Yeah.
The top pair smile.
Got him. Ish.
He's loving
It's
it.
one of those got him-ish moments.
He's loving it. It was funny. When I watched the tipping point, it wasn't actually the. Now that I remember, it wasn't the first game show I watched because the night before I was at my parents' house and I watched University Challenge.
Oh, there we go. A bit more highbrow.
So, yeah.
I don't want to go on that. I don't want to completely embarrass myself.
We're not gonna, yeah, this was the night that someone wore a beret.
翻牌30 Jack 彩虹面，这是一个对 Michael 不是很友好的牌面。不是说因为没中才不友好，而是这个牌面更适合 Manig 的范围。因为 Manig 这里有非常多的，比如说 King Queen、King Jack、Ace Jack、Jack 10，包括口袋10、口袋 Jack 这些组合。而 Michael 呢，虽然也有这种口袋10、口袋 Jack、Aces、Kings 的组合，但是它有很大的比例是什么 Ace King、Ace Queen 这些牌。所以在这个牌面，它的范围里有很多的卡顺组合。这个情况下，3bet 的底池 ，Michael 绝大部分时候都会 C bet 的。Manig 这里基本上也没有别的选择，就是跟注。
And got universally slated for it.
Oof, the drama.
Much deserved, mucho deserved. But yeah, after I got like two and a half questions right on University
No,
Challenge.
you didn't.
Not guesses, obviously. All of them.
Wow.
There was some stuff with flags, which obviously I have a little, advantage at. And then one question where it was like an obvious, easy guess. Anyway, the next night watching Tipping Point, it was like
the opposite. They're too tough for you on Tipping Point.
The quality of questions on Tipping Point was markedly
outside of your subject matter.
11,500.
Okay, Michael going for it.
Firing barrel 2 at Manig.
13,500. 11,700.
Ways out of line, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty out of line, but it's not a bad hand to go 3 streets with.
In the sense that, of course, we don't block any draws, right?
Right, exactly. And you don't block like, you know, just weak hands that are going to call the flop and fold by the river, like 8s and 9s. And just like weak 10s. And some other stuff. You also have like a decent-ish hand to bluff on like 6 or ace rivers. And potentially a 7 as well.
This is a huge pot. 40,000 in there. Manig with 28,000 behind.
And your hand is just obviously never good.
转牌黑桃4对于 Michael 来说没什么用。这个转牌如果是任何一张比 Jack 大的牌，比如说是 Ace King Queen 任何一张， Michael 基本上都可以演中了。他不仅可以中对儿，还可以中3条，甚至包括中了卡顺。但是这张4确实没什么可演的。在不改变任何牌面的情况下 ，Michael 这里是一个很尴尬的境地。这里如果他过牌的话，那么 Manig 如果有 Jack 或者有 King Queen 8、9同花、A10黑桃这些牌都有可能会打，当然也有过的可能。但是基本上如果打了的话 ，Michael 都是要弃牌的。而换一个角度呢 ，Manig 能跟下 Michael 翻牌上的1/3的下注的组合里面啊，也有不少的听牌，加上一些弱成牌。 比如说 Ace Queen、King Queen、Queen 10、8、9、9、10等等。Michael 转盘上如果再打一枪，这些牌里面有一些是会弃掉的，所以 Michael 这样硬着头皮再开一枪也是没问题。这里就需要打的稍微大一点，他选择了2/3的底池。Manig 还是一样的情况 ，King Jack 这里基本上都是继续的跟注。
Sometimes good on the turn, but like
Not good now.
pretty rarely. I mean, Manig could conceivably have Ace King or Ace Queen here. So Michael could sometimes be winning on this river.
Thank you.
Give up now.
This is a pretty terrible river card for him. Loads of Manig's hands have made 2 pair here. King Queen gets there obviously.
You have like 30? I think it's less.
39,950 in the pot. Table falls silent for once.
The other problem for Michael here is it's kind of a tough sell, like that he would be shoving aces here.
He does move all in. Yeah, you're right. He's gone from repping obviously 1 pair now.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he would shove aces here, but it seems. I mean, it's a bit of a tough sell. Kings, queens obviously would be better, I guess.
What do you reckon? Can
Yeah,
Manig
but
find the cool?
Well, Manig has a pretty good hand to call with. I mean, he has a king, which is good. He doesn't have a spade, which is good. He has a jack, which is good.
This when Manig sat down in this cash game, he wasn't thinking he was going to be in a tough river situation against Michael Zhang, right? He's here to play against certain players at the table, which is, you know, a little aspect of some big cash games that.
I think the mentality for Manig will probably be to try and play as close to GTO as possible versus Michael.
合牌方便9，这里其实两个人都有，比如说9、10同花、9 Jack 同花这样的组合。Manig 的这些组合会比 Michael 多一些。现在主要的情况是 King Queen 的顺子成了，相对于 Manig 呢 ，Michael 倒是有 King Queen 的可能性稍微高一点。考虑到 Manig 后手只有70%的底池了，所以他如果要打的话，他如果是自己 Aces、Kings 或者 Queens， 基本上合牌都会推 all in 的。所以其实他不需要一个特别极化的范围。但是他尴尬的地方在于啊，自己 all in 的话 ，Manig 其实看起来像是有 Jack 的，而 Manig 有 Jack 的组合里，现在 Jack 9、Jack 10两对了，是100%会跟。而 King Jack、Queen Jack 这些牌呢，同时阻挡了 Michael 的超对和顺子，所以也是有不小的可能会跟。现在对于 Michael 来说，就是一个很经典的情况。这里如果他是价值下注，他有超对的话，是很容易拿到价值的。但是如果他现在偷的话呢，搞不好就被跟了。最后 Michael 还是决定搏一下，推 all in。这里应该说 Manig 所有能跟下转牌的组合里啊，大概只有那种1张10的牌，也就是 Queen 10、King 10、A 10这些组合可能会弃牌，其他的 Jack 都有很大可能会跟。到了 Manig 还是一样的问题，虽然 Michael 所有的超对 King Queen 3条10、3条 Jack， 甚至 Ace Jack 都有可能会这么打，但是他偷的组合也很多。他现在的 King Jack 是一个很适合抓鸡的牌，特别是没有黑桃的 King Jack。Michael 在偷的组合里啊，包括各种 Ace King、Ace Queen， 特别是2张黑桃的这些牌，还有包括一些比如说黑桃 Ace 5。那么从赔率上来看啊 ，Manig 放进去28K， 赢回来68K 的底池，也就是他只需要30%的胜率。从这个角度来看，只要你觉得对手有能力来偷，或者你见过他这么偷，其实赔率还是不错的。
To try and play as close to GTO as possible versus Michael. Just try and make his EV against Michael as close to even as possible, and not try and make any big plays. And so in this spot, like he kind of has his best, like one of his best bluff catches.
Sorry?
I mean, I guess Queen Jack is better than King Jack.
Done nothing. No, I just turned up hoping see what develops. I reckon something.
Because I mean, Michael might take this line with Ace King as a bluff.
Got to go back for a few days,
but at the same time, he could have Ace Queen, so it's like a little bit neutral in that. But he does. But Queen 8 is also distantly possible for Michael to have here.
It's a huge decision for Manig.
I mean, yeah, the question here is like, does he think that Michael is going to be bluffing enough?
He does make the call.
最后 Manig 也选择跟注。这手牌应该说整体打起来没有什么极限的操作，但是反而很适合我们平时来学习。Manig 在每条街上的决定啊，其实没有太多可以选择的变化，基本上就是翻牌前那下是跟注还是弃牌，还有和牌上是跟注还是弃牌这两个选择。Michael 呢，既然是作为主动出击的人，那他自然做决定的时候稍微多一些。但是既然他选择了翻牌前拿口袋5 3bet， 那么发出来这个牌面之后啊，三条街的行动线基本上也是确定的。唯一可能有变化的地方就是，既然转牌上被跟下来了，和牌是一张对自己不太有利的牌，那么有一定的可能和牌上可能会放弃。另外呢，就是转牌上其实有可能他也会过一枪，但是连打3枪肯定也是没问题的。因为其实这手牌啊，虽然他现在是口袋5，这么是偷，但是换成他是 Aces Kings Queens 的时候，他也是这么打下来的。这里现场解说啊，不知道 Michael 如果是超对的话，和牌上会不会 all in？ 其实这个答案很明显，如果你认为对手的和牌上有 Jack 很可能会跟，那么这个时候超对就是应该会 all in。那么可能有人会问了，难道你拿超对 all in 不担心 Manig 中了2对或者3条吗？对于这个问题呢，我就反问一个问题，就是假设这里你是 Aces， 你过了和牌，对手推了 70% 的底池 all in， 你会弃掉 Aces 吗？如果你弃不掉的话，这里显然零打是更好的选择。如果你能弃掉，那可能是另外一回事了，但是这样的话很有可能会被剥削。另外在结束之前，我还想再加一句，目前好像我做过的所有 Michael 的手牌，他好像都输了。但是呢，实际上我并不认为他打的有问题，相反的，其实我很喜欢他的打法。当然，线上和线下的高额局其实有很大的区别，只是碰巧我们在这里线下看到的几手牌他都输了。其实这就是线上高额局的普通操作。我会非常期待他之后在线下的比赛里面会有其他很精彩的赢了的大手牌和大家分享。